Hi everyone, this is Cindy the Crocheter here coming on to you. I'm just wanting to ask a question to any homeowners that have a cat or maybe your dog does it as well. But I have noticed for the past 2 days now, I've noticed it off and on where I don't know if your cat likes to show their appreciation by giving you little trinkets in the bed or just different things. Usually, I don't have an example here. I'm looking around, but you know those pom-poms, not homemade, but the ones you see in craft sections. They're all colorful, they're tiny and they're round. Well, she likes to kick them around, and sometimes at like 5 in the morning and stuff, or 3 in the morning, or whenever I'm in bed, you can feel your bed bouncing because the cat's playing with her toy. Well, anyways, she's into some other new things, and I just think it's hilarious. I tease my daughter saying, "It's really you doing that, right? It's really you doing that." Oh yeah, excuse the mess. I just threw out my hair any old way. It's hot. It's hot. You can see my cheeks are hot. If you hear any noise, it's the fan. I decided to put it on the ground and have the air blowing up instead of having the hair this way. Anyways, my story is this. 2 days ago, I went to the bathroom, sat down, looked down, and what did I see on my dirty shirt at the foot of my feet? But this. Now I'm in the living room, and I don't know how she did it. Maybe she grabbed it and took it by her teeth and dragged it. I have no idea. But she somehow dragged this down the hallway, because the living room's here. Several feet is the bathroom. So she dragged it all along the way and had it right in front of the throne for me. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm like, okay, thank you, Autumn, but don't do that. Later on, I dropped my daughter off, and then I went to visit a friend. And when I came home, what did I find? Because I had to rush to the bathroom. Don't worry, not going to give you any details on that area. Well, as I was walking there, right in front of my daughter's door, and clearly in my pathway, I think it got a little too heavy for her, or maybe she just thought that was a good place to put it. She got this off of my couch and somehow dragged it all the way near to the bathroom again. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, Autumn. So when my daughter came home, I asked her, and she says, no, it wasn't me. It was probably the cat. So I'm like, okay. As I came down to sit here, I realize I'm missing one of my hanks. And, well, I came here and I noticed my hanks. Then, I'm going to call this bathroom talk, I think. Then I went to the bathroom again, okay? And the cat, we have some bins situated in the hallway just before the bathroom. And the cat likes to go on there. And so I looked at the cat, and the cat was just looking at me. And of course, sometimes she goes, and that's all really she meows. She doesn't really meow. She squeaks sometimes, but it's mostly she just opens her mouth, and that's all she says. So she was looking at me, and I was talking to her. And it was like you could see the wheels running around in her head. And I said, Autumn, do not touch my hanks of yarn, because you know what? They were gifted to me, and I don't think it's appropriate for you to drag them all around the house and hide them. Where is the purple and pink yarn? Can you show me what did you do with it? I look all around and I can't find it. Please show me. Where's my yarn, Autumn? And a few seconds later, after I stopped talking, she gets off the bin, goes through my legs, and then she just goes into the tub. Now, normally she plops herself at the end of the tub, but this time she plopped herself right where you drain the water, and she just stood there. And I just thought, well, that is odd. What the heck you doing, Autumn? And so curiosity got the better of me. I looked where she was, and what was laying beside her was none other than my yarn. Somehow she got it into the tub, and so it was just right here. The cat was here near the faucet. And I couldn't believe it. So I hollered to my daughter, and I'm like, told her the little story, and I said, look at where your cat is. And there was the yarn. I said, Autumn, stop it. So I grabbed him, put him down where I sit. Next day, or 2 days ago, I can't remember, we went out again for some things. What did I find? Not in the bathroom, but in the hallway again. This was there. I'm like, come on, Autumn. I thank you that you want to give me yarn, but I don't need to use this right away. And because I had to rush to the bathroom, I didn't see that as I was coming back, she dug out this again. And it was in the hallway. And I can't find it right now because I think she took it again. But those tiny little dollops, I think Red Heart minis. So this was near the kitchen, and then there was a mini in the living room, like a little trail. And I thought, oh, forget it, Autumn. And then today, third day, I couldn't find my pink and purple again. So I went into the kitchen. No, it wasn't the pink and purple. I went into the kitchen and I found this in the kitchen. And I thought, oh, Hannah, okay, Autumn, I will make you something with this then. So that is my kitty story. If you have any related stories about your cat or your dog grabbing yarn and passing it to you, I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny and amazing how what they do when you're sleeping or when you're gone away. I don't know, maybe she's hiding it because she's mad at me, or maybe she's just being nice and handing me the yarns I should be working on. Either way, this is all that I came on to say hey about. I know I'm going to be showing some Happy Mail. I don't know if I buy it, is that Happy Mail? It makes me happy. So I don't know if I should label that as happy. But I know that should be coming in on Monday. So I'll be doing that. I have some FOs. And that will be in another video. I might mix that up, FOs and Happy Mail mixed together. So anyways, that is my little story. I might call it bathroom chat, or I don't know. Maybe people think I'm in the bathroom then, I don't know. But since I'm talking about it all the time. Anyways, now I'm just dragging it on, and I don't want to. So let me know below if that ever happens to you. What's the weirdest thing your pet has ever brought you? I know my first cat would bring me dead mice. Thankfully, we don't have mice here. So I'm happy that it's yarn and not anything else. So anyways, love you all. Welcome my newbies, my new friends, and my old friends. I love you both all the way. All right, thank you. Take care. I love you all.